Hi, I'm Michelle, and I started coming to this church by a simple invite from a friend. I realized that I knew of Jesus, but I didn't really know him. And one Sunday it clicked when Bishop said something so simple, that Jesus didn't just die to bring me to heaven, but he died to raise me out of hell. And that's when my life radically changed, and this is just the beginning of the story. My then fiance, now husband Tyler, who wasn't going to church, but I knew he needed what I had just experienced. I invited him to come, but he was kind of reluctant, until after a deeper Tuesday night service where the power of God delivered me from past demons, and he noticed a change in my countenance. A few months later, a sermon was preached on the prodigal son, and Tyler came home to his heavenly Father, and the story goes on. My sister Christine, in her own words, was at a point in life where everything was a mess. I knew I didn't have all the answers to her questions, but I knew who the answer was. She was living in Jersey at the time, and on a phone call one day, I asked her, "How's your way working for you?" She told me it wasn't working, and I asked her if she was ready to accept Jesus and follow his way. She said yes, and her journey started, and the story continues. My mom was in a dark and lonely place in her life. I knew Jesus was the light she needed, so I invited her to church. As she began to listen to the teachings from this house, the love of Jesus took a strong hold of her. She couldn't deny the light and committed her life to Jesus, and just got baptized a few months back. But that's not the end of the story. My dad grew up Roman Catholic, but wasn't actively living for Jesus. I invited him to come to church, and he also fell in love with the church as a whole. After coming for a while, on Resurrection Sunday 2015, as Bishop was preaching, joyful tears came to my dad's eyes, and a feeling inside of him, which he had never felt before, washed over him. That day changed everything as he gave his life to Christ and was water baptized with my mom.
We are Church on the Living Edge.